Only on two, she was begging for them to stop. But they just kept swinging, punching her in the face. A Chicago woman thrown to the ground by a group of teens downtown.
Out of the hospital tonight, talking only to our Jermont Terry. Jermont, live now at Jackson and State. Good evening, Jermont.
Good evening, Brad and Erica. That woman and her boyfriend were heading to hop on the red line. In fact, they were waiting for the elevator here at Jackson and State to go down to the platform, but they never made it. That's when trouble found them, surrounded them, and attacked them.
That's when trouble. Wouldn't it be so wonderful if, when the roles were reversed, instead of violent, supremacist, hate-filled, disgusting, all the words that you would use if the roles were reversed? Wouldn't it be good if this happened to a son couple by some glacier gliders, and it was just, trouble found them, and trouble jumped on them? Wouldn't that be so wonderful? Instead of all this over-the-top stuff we get, when we can't even find stories like that, when we do, like remember the story in New York a year ago, with a woman, little 5'1", Karenita. She's like 18 years old. She lost her cell phone in the lobby of a hotel, and she blamed some son teen that was right there. The son teen happened to be the son of a famous trumpeter. She tackled him and demanded her phone, and it turned out that the kid didn't have her phone. Remember that? Mayor de Blasio apologized to that family. They had press conferences for a week. They want Good Morning America and the Today Show. Okay? It was the biggest story in America for a week. Some 14-year-old kid was like 6'1". Got tackled by some 5'1" woman and accused of stealing her phone. But this, what do we get with this? When the roles are reversed, and it's far worse.
Good evening, Brad and Erica. That woman and her boyfriend were heading to hop on the red line. In fact, they were waiting for the elevator here at Jackson and State to go down to the platform, but they never made it. That's when trouble found them, surrounded them, and attacked them.
I was screaming, please, stop, stop.
Screams of desperation from this woman. That's her getting attacked last weekend in the Loop at State and Jackson.
I'm surprised, this is happening in the Loop. I heard the Loop is a nice place.
Yet take a look at how she now looks after coming downtown for a date.
I need plastic surgery because the bones is broke and still bleeding inside.
And behind the shades, the scars and bruising, but the pain is deeper.
I was saying, why? Asking why they do that on me.
Two guys initially approached her boyfriend, and when he ignored them, the guys clocked him over the head from behind.
Then I feel, that's not safe. We have to run. When I ran, they chasing. They came a lot, like 7 or 9. They keep chasing me. And
this video from an Uber driving by picks up in the middle of the attack. The woman says even girls were throwing punches.
The girl, she take me from my hair, put me down. They just keep punching me in my face harder.
In the video, you see the woman collapse in the middle of the street. Her boyfriend tries pulling her to safety, but she tells me she was disoriented.
The one thing I was thinking about it, I I need to save my life.
That's when the rideshare driver tells them to jump in. Had it not been for that Uber driver having compassion,
They're gonna continue to hurt us.
Did you hear what she said? Had that Uber driver not pulled over, which was brave, because he could have been pulled from the vehicle and attacked too. And this is all in broad daylight. This isn't a busy intersection downtown. And now remember, these people will tell you they have to tiptoe around, and they're constantly, they're afraid of cops. Does that seem like behavior of someone who's afraid of cops? But anyway, they're afraid of cops. They do everything right, and they still can't catch a break with the law. But this is a busy intersection. If that Uber driver does not pull over and jump in, and speed off, the attack would have continued. They didn't even know these people. You would have thought that this woman and her boyfriend, was from another gang and was, talking trash or something. Or, there go them fools that rode on our hood last night, the night before they shot up their neighborhood or something. They didn't know these people. And they were going to continue to beat them in broad daylight. A group of 9 or 10 of them. Until the police came. And this is just normal. And I feel crazy. Is it me? Because I'm doing videos on this stuff every day, and it's like, this is just normal? So it's like, we're just, hey, it is what it is. Oh, well.
she's furious to know there were 4 other attacks by the same group. And despite police arresting some, it's disheartening to know no one is currently in custody.
Maybe because they are teenagers. I don't know. I don't have no idea.
But she's still pushing for charges and wants everyone involved to be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law, because she says the pain and fear that they inflicted was not the actions of just some mischievous juveniles in downtown.
Yeah, and that's a big misconception. Oh, it's just mischievous, just kids. Nah, bro. Let me tell you something, man. I know a lot of these kids like this, man. Okay? Not just kids, man. Just Satan spawns. The ones that's doing this, the ones that are beating a woman, a bunch of guys beating out a woman they just laid eyes on a few seconds before, in the middle of the street, beating her across a busy intersection downtown. And she has to be saved by an Uber driver. That's not throwing a rock and breaking out a window and running or something. I think you have to think about that, man. A group of guys and some girls that are with girls. A group of guys that are with some girls. Think about this. I think you need to understand this. Put yourself there. You and your buddies are with some girls. And they don't have to be hood rats. Let's just say the type of girls you'd be with. Your life. Your buddies and your girls. Y'all lay eyes on a couple. A buddy of yours, some buddies of yours go over and start beating the woman. They're beating her across the street. And then the girls you're with join in. The girls don't say, man, no, leave that girl alone. They join in. And it goes on and on and on. And this is in a busy intersection downtown of one of our flagship cities. This is it. Downtown South Bend or downtown Wichita. We're talking about downtown Chicago. Teeming with people. And the guys you're with are just beating the crap out of a woman in the middle of the street. And they keep on. And the only reason it stopped is because an Uber driver pulled up. Skirt! Hey, get in. Skirt! Think about that.